What's up, my YouTube family? I'm Jeremy from Weldtec Designs, and finally the wait is over. If you missed our live video that we did of this awesome Chevy Express van, well then, here it is. I'm gonna show it to you guys in our full video. That way you guys can go check it all out. I'm gonna have a lot of information in this, hopefully that you guys will find it all very useful. And if you do find it useful, make sure you guys smash that subscribe button down below. It really helps us out a ton, telling you, YouTube, the YouTube gods, that all this information was good, that you guys like our videos. I mean, as much of a bunch of clowns that we are here, but that you want so that other people will get to see these videos. It helps our channel grow, basically, in a nutshell. So anyways, guys, we're gonna start out with the front end of this awesome Chevy Express van. And now keep in mind, this is available for the Chevy Express or GMC. Both of the components are interchangeable, just in case you were wondering. So first thing that we're gonna talk about here is this 2.5-inch flared fender, which is going to have some really nice lines to it. And as you can see on this particular van, we have a set of 35-inch tires. And that set of 35-inch tires is really covered nicely on the whole fender as well. And what's nice about this is that back here in the back, you know that we make the mini fiberglass fenders for this. Well, this is going to also really include that mini fiberglass fender, giving you a lot more room on the back side of this. This coming in at just under an inch. It's probably really more like 5/8 here, but total is going to be an inch from your door, which is giving you a lot more room. You're not having to run the mini fender. This is also kicking out a lot. The benefit in that kicking out a lot is we're going to reduce the amount of debris and road and mud and all the other stuff that always gets kicked up. Of course, no matter what, it's always going to end up on the side of your van no matter what, but this is definitely going to help reduce it in a good way. Now, you can see this thing all on there. It looks good, and we're also maintaining the stock-like look of the original fender with that distinctive body lines that all the Chevys do have, which is going to be really nice. This fender is also going to be cut up a little bit higher in your wheel well, and as you look in here, you can see that the plastic that normally would be the filler piece is all removed, because we have brought this up about 1.5 inches as well. So we've come out 2.5 inches, we've gone up a good 1.5 to 2 inches up on the top, giving you a lot more room in there. Now, we don't make an inner fender. Maybe that's something that we will do, like an aluminum inner fender well or something later on. However, right now you're just going to remove that piece and not run anything. The one nice thing about this is this doesn't go into your wheel well or into your engine compartment, so all of the mud and everything is going to be kept out. You could even take it one step further, and you could even cut this back even more in order to reduce the amount of overhang that you had here, making it look a little bit better as well. But I want to show these all to you, how it's going to come and how it's going to appear. I don't want to do a bunch of work in here to try to make all of this look better, and then you get it and be like, hey, well, it doesn't look like that. Well, no, this is something that you're going to have to do if you install it. Now, what's nice is this is going to use all the factory mounting holes, so that way you can use all the factory mounting positions in order to mount this new fender. So I believe that that is everything as far as the fender goes in the front. Now I'm going to circle back when we talk about fender flares, but the next thing I want to talk about is going to be the hood. So the first thing I've done is I popped the hood. I want to show you guys both sides of this. So you can see that the hood does have an inner portion and the outer portion. Now this does have the Duramax diesel in this, and I will tell you one thing that I would really like to do is, you can see that there is a spot for it. We are going to be doing a cutout in this hood. Now, I am new to owning a diesel, so for all of you diesel people, I would love to hear it from you. My biggest fear is that too much air, even if we put a screen in there, I mean, I know that we do have a filter in there, but is too much stuff gonna get in there? That's a real life question that I would like to know, because that's one of my concerns when opening that up. So we're gonna close that. You can see that that fits really nice and closes up. So again, like I would like to do is cut this open. You can see that that would definitely let a lot more air get into the intake, which would definitely be a plus. Is there any negative about it? I don't know. I don't really do engine stuff, so this is where I'm asking for all of you guys in YouTube world to comment below and let me know if there is any cons in doing that, because to me, I think it would be a big plus letting all that air in. So you can see the new profound body lines that this has. This is very similar to what the 2020 Chevy truck front end looks like. That's what we were kind of going after. We wanted to keep it inspired by other Chevy components. Definitely going to add some really nice lines to it overall. You can see that it still has the stock Chevy hood line on there, and as we're just going to jump over to this really quick, you can see that we still have that one line in the hood, but you can see what a difference the stock Chevy hood is really boring. Adding a couple lines to it definitely makes it nice, but is it enough to make you actually want to buy a hood? These are all genuine questions, because without you guys, I wouldn't be doing any of this craziness, because my wife would just want to kill me. So definitely I dig it. I like it a lot. I think just having that little effect on the hood really changes the look of it. And who knows if there is something else maybe in the future. I'm always willing to do other crazy things. So those are the things that we have done on the front of this. Now let's go to the back and talk about these flared fenders. So when we jump back to this, let me make sure I'm very specific on this, because when you're ordering the parts, I want to make sure that we get your part correct. So technically these are fender flares, not flared fenders. So we have our fender flares on here. This is going to be a one-piece flare. We're not cutting away any of the body on here. This is strictly going over the fender itself. I will show you some more pictures of these and kind of update this video as the independent flare. I'm also going to do a video updating, showing you guys how easy it is to install these. So on this thing, you can see it's going to fit the body lines very nicely on there. They just bolt into the existing sheet metal of the body, which makes installing these things super simple. So this is going to be nice. Again, you see that on the back of this, we have that 35-inch tire. This is a 35, 12, 50, 18. So it is a big tire, and we're getting pretty much almost full coverage on there, which is definitely going to be ideal, because the backs of these vans are always very narrow. Now, here's the update, what I was talking about. Now, we do have the fender flares for the front if you don't want the whole flared fender. Can you guys repeat after me? So that's a whole bunch of craziness. I'm gonna update this video as well in the future, showing you guys the fender flares for the front as well as the fender flares for the rear. So super cool. I really am digging this. I can't wait to do another one of these where we're going to do a two-tone on a van. I think that's going to be really neat, with just the fender flares on the front and rear to really make these things stand out. I think that's going to be fun, really awesome, and the van is already here waiting to get that done, so I'm excited about that. So these are the fender flares, the flared fenders, and the hood, now all available from Weldtec Designs. I will tell you that most of these products are always going to be let's say a 4 to 6 week back order time from the time you order them. Sometimes we do have them in stock, but I would rather just tell you that just so you know. If you guys have any other questions, please comment below. I would love to help you guys out. If I missed something in this video, be sure to let me know. I will update it in a future video. And if there's a product that you guys would love to see us make, comment below. Who knows? I mean, who thought we'd ever have fender flares? I mean, I didn't think so. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Jeremy from Weldtec Designs, and I'll see you guys in the next video.